Hello, and welcome to this week's review. I shall be looking at the impact of the pre-budget report, in particular its proposals to add on another £5 billion of efficiency savings, and I also will be mentioning about the impact of the government reporting back on the consultation on the subnational review. Plainly, the big story of the week is the impact of the budget report on Monday. I won't go into all the details of that because it's been well covered in the national press. From our perspective, we're interested in the impact on local government. I think the story there is not quite as exuberant as it appeared on the media on earlier on in the week. The fact is that there are some extra costs associated with the pre-budget proposals. In particular, we've got extra national insurance costs from employers, which is certainly going to add on something like £120 million to council costs when it was introduced in 2010-2011. There's immediate short-term concerns about the impact of VAT changes. In particular, of course, we've got the £5 billion extra £5 billion efficiency savings, which have been earmarked from 2010. Now, this is plainly a very large sum, and this is on top of the 30 billion plus efficiency changes which are already earmarked. There is some discussion about how this will impact on local government. So Michael Beechard is looking at that. We don't know as yet how it's going to break down into particular sectors, but it's quite obvious that local government is certainly going to have to bear the brunt of it. So, in short, just to wrap up, there are some certain costs attached to the pre-budget report, particularly national insurance. There is plainly issues about loss of revenue anyway, associated with the economic scenario, loss of revenue from charging. And we've got the impact of efficiency savings, quite substantial efficiency savings. My own view, £5 billion, where does that figure come from? It sometimes feels that it's plucked out of the air. We'll have to see where it comes from and how it's going to break down. The thing about the efficiency savings, indeed along with the rest of some of the other tax changes in the pre-budget report, is that they are still a couple of years ahead. We have a general election in between. A week in politics is a long time. 2 years is an eternity. So overall, we've got some interesting times. I think we've the other issue which has come out this week is also, as predicted in the MJ, the government has responded on the subnational review proposals, and these will form part of the local government bill and the Queen's speech early next month. There's been a few changes on the subnational review. One thing I ought to just mention is that which has got slightly buried actually in all the coverage of the pre-budget report, there was a proposal to create 2 city regions, neither of which have been specified at this stage, but which will be announced in the budget. That's intriguing, but certainly the subnational review feeds into that, and that will be coming out. It's been the reaction to the consultation has come out this week. That will form part of the Queen's speech. But in a very newsy week, particularly for local government, that's it. Thank you.